Hello, welcome to the Health In Show, an affiliate program of Homeopathy World Community. You've come to the right place to tune in and participate with your comments and questions. Love is the greatest healer of all, but sometimes, in order to change our emotions, we must take action in other spheres of our lives. We speak with experts in alternative and complementary health fields and hope you will benefit in some small or great way. Remember, you are wherever your thoughts are. Make sure your thoughts are where you want to be.
Empathy World Community. So, welcome everyone. From where are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Here, this is Dr. Deepak Sharma, the CEO of Homeopathy World Community. Welcome to this premier show of Homeopathy World Community. This health in show is organizing by Homeopathy World Community since 2012, and the producer is always remain same, the nishancommunications.com. Here is we are today with Dr. Pranab Kumar Chakraborty sir, who is the principal of Shri Ganga Nagar Homeopathic Medical College and Research Institute. This is a premier institute coming under the Tatia University and located in the Rajasthan, India. So, sir is very dynamic. She is my mentor in my as a PhD teacher. He is always with us. Chakraborty has a big length of his resume. So, if I read his resume, the entire complete in his resume. So today we welcome Dr. Pranab Kumar Chakraborty sir to the Health In Show. I always said that the health in show is started by Debbie Bruck. Debbie Bruck founded the Homeopathic World Community, and the Homeopathic World Community is a community and by the homeopathy and which we are spreading homeopathy throughout the world. So our activities are the Health In Show. This is the primary show, premier show of Health SWC. The book club show by the Richard and Menon. This is always done on the second or third Sunday of the month, and the coffee chat will be starting soon in next 1 or 2 months. You can call in between if you want to ask anything with our speaker. You can call at 561-518-9773. You can also write us at chat at the nishancommunication.com/live. You can enter your name and start the chatting, and you can ask your question here in the chat. You can also join the Homeopathy World Community at homeopathyworldcommunity.com. You can take a membership of that Homeopathy World Community, and so that we will spread the homeopathy throughout the world. You can also see our activities at Homeopathy World Community page of Instagram, Facebook, X handle, and you can watch our videos at the YouTube with the Homeopathy World Community. So you can hashtag homeopathy world community. So I request everyone to please listen the show carefully. If any question, you can chat or can call us at, again I am repeating, 561-518-9773. So today we are talking about the research in homeopathy. The whole world is now knowing about homeopathy, and the WHO, the World Health is also recommended the homeopathy is the second system using in the world. So today we welcome again Dr. Pranab Kumar Chakraborty sir. Welcome sir. Welcome to the show. So sir, homeopathy is now growing, but research is mandatory in every field, especially in the science. So what your perspective to about the research in homeopathy?
Okay. Research is the basic necessity of any science. As it is a purely scientific process, we are a scientific method of therapeutic system. Here also we need research. But the thing is that why some basic researches are there, and some translation researches are there. So we need some basic researches, as because you know this is a very nanotechnology, you can say, and material science it is. One of the biggest criticism in homeopathy is a Avogadro challenges. This Avogadro, as per Avogadro formula, that our high dilution material, how much that we are not getting any particle there, and still we are demanding that this is working, is a big question to their mind, in the mind of general people. So now modern research, what is doing, they are using high resolution electron microscopy. Therefrom, it is getting. I think you must be aware of that IIT Delhi, sorry, IIT Mumbai has made a research on that physics department, and they got a aurum metallicum in 200 dilution. They got a particle, microparticles of aurum. Like that way, our modern research is going on, nanoparticle persistency going on, that is transmission electron microscopy they are using, and nanostructures of original substances they are getting from there. Now, hormesis is a technique. They have got about nowadays physics has got a hormesis. Hormesis means where low doses of a substance trigger a beneficial effect, adaptive responses from the body, whereas high doses might be toxic. He frames homeopathy as a form of adaptive nanomedicines. And some physiochemical characterization, if you think, their advanced laboratory techniques are used to identify signature of a remedy in its liquid form, even when substance itself is highly diluted. And spectroscopy, now new technique has come up, nuclear magnetic resonance are used to detect changes in the hydrogen bonding structure of water or alcohol. That is how one research articles has been already published, that water has capability to carry the memory, what we are using in case of our dilutions. So current research explores coherence domains, suggesting that the process of succussion and vigorous sucking creates stable electromagnetic patterns or water clusters that carry information from the original substances. And evidence-based clinical innovations are also going on. They are prognostic factors researchers. They too meet this rigorous modern medicines researchers are adapting how they test homeopathy to account for its individualized nature. N of one trial, since homeopathy treats the individual rather than just the disease. So N of one trials is where a single patient is their own control, alternating between the remedy and a placebo, and provide a more accurate measure of efficacy than traditional mass trials. So, like that way, it is going on now. Artificial intelligence has also come up, and the digital health, artificial intelligence and digital health ground their modern technology is helping to standardize the subjective parts of the homeopathic practice. That AI powered repertorization is techniques is going to be started. Now, a lot of homeopathic doctors they are trying to introduce it to find a subtle symptoms patterns, helping practitioners select remedies with higher precision. Some biometric tracking is going on, where and mobile apps all allow to real-time tracking of a patient's vital force. Some apps are there by that patient's mood, patient's heart rate, that variability, like sleep quality, other symptoms you can get from that. You can follow like this way. So the modern research techniques now being used in homeopathy for its progress.
Thank you, sir. And this is a big thing that we are doing the researches and what is the need of research in homeopathy. But on this platform might be a few person, those who are not knowing about the homeopathy, or those who are very new to homeopathy. For those person, I want to tell that the homeopathy is the medical system of science which has a very nanoparticles. It might be possibility of the medicine have no molecule, so it is ultra diluted medication which have no might have no material doses.
We
It
can't
have
say
the
no
ability.
medical, no molecule. We can't say now no molecule. This era
Yes,
has gone. Now
yes,
already IIT Mumbai has discovered this molecule. After that, they are doing doing study over that. So we will get molecule. We are getting some micromolecules which is yet not discovered the shape. But now that oram molecule has been found in 200 C solution.
great. This is wonderful. This is wonderful information, sir. So, what are the current challenges homeopathy is facing in the research?
So very big challenge is, you know, one this the paradox of individualization. This is a very big challenge. A gold standard is RCT, randomized control trial. In research, it is a gold standard research in medical science. But here, what I mean, here as we are following the principle of homeopathy, there every individual are separate. All individual, no two individuals are equal. So when we are doing RCT, that is randomized control trial, there when we are taking a control group, that control group participants, we cannot have a single medicine. A big challenge in the research is coming up. So where we are not going to, we cannot establish a single medicinal effect on particular disease by RCT. We can't establish. On that cases, what happened? We are establishing that in particular disease, the role of homeopathic medicine. We are taking two groups. One is a control group, another is a test group. The control group is getting a lot of conventional treatments. They are taking whatever they are maybe, but in homeopathic medicines, not taking. They are giving placebo only. And another group who is a test group, to them we are giving some selective homeopathic medicine, that individualized homeopathic medicine, along with whatever both that groups are taking. Suppose a modern medicines are taking, the allopathic medicines are taking, both the group will take. One group is taking only placebo, another group is taking that homeopathic medicine. Then we are comparing the result. So there are a big challenges has come up on that. But if we think of the grammar of research, the research language, there is also a problem has come up. Some research hurdles have come up on standardizing the one size fit all. That remedy of trial often results in lower efficacy as it bypasses the individualization that practitioners claim is essential for a cure. Another methodological and blinding challenges are also there, and designing a study that satisfies both homeopathic principles and rigorous scientific scrutiny is difficult. So placebo and blinding, which I told you, another small sample size also. We are not getting a big sample size, which is needed for a good research. Good research need a big size sample size. Standardization and quality control, there is also a problem, ensuring that every bottle of a specific potency is identical and significant logistical hurdle. A very big challenges has come up. If a pharmacist is doing something mistake, we can't change, as because Naxmomica 200 and Belladonna 200, if you see in a bottle without label, you can't differentiate it. A big challenges has come up. So nowadays the research also going on that. The nanoparticles debate also, current research into memory of water also, this is happening. That is how it is also our memory of water can carry the memory. So that is helping us for prescribing as well as in the research. So some funding problem, some publications biasness is also there. We are not having big number of journals, standard journals, and that is how not that much exposed research works are there in these few journals are available in the market. So that's a big thing. And lack of investment also. Government funding is very less, and that you have seen in our India. Now, recent budget was there in the Ayush, for Ayush budget. They are only Ayurveda, not no homeopathy has no single amount has been released for homeopathy. So like that way, this lack of investment is also there. And in the pharmaceutical industry, homeopathy medicine mostly off patent and inexpensive, and meaning there is a little financial incentives for private companies to fund multi-million dollars trials. Some skepticism's gap are also there. High quality journals are often hesitant to publish a positive homeopathic result that you have seen in what alternative medicines research going on. Journals are there, they are not publishing that much. So we are our research, whatever is going on in a small scales, that is not coming into the public. So that is a big challenge. Statistical illiteracy is there. Statistical illiteracy, very few people are well known about the statistics. Now recent reports is telling 25 to 26 suggest a gap in training. Many homeopathic practitioners are highly skilled in clinical care but lack deep training in biostatistics or epidemiology. This subject has been less understood, less studied subjects. So that is how this inefficiencies, or this is our drawback. Again, for that also nowadays statistical softwares has come up, and they are also being used by the researchers for upgradation in homeopathy. So that is our inaccurate outcomes measures are also coming for that. That's all on these points, sir.
Thank you, sir. So you told about that there are many researchers are there, but there are the lacking of the funds and lacking of the instruments are also
Knowledge in the
there.
research also,
So yes, so
journals also.
sir, you include the name of an institute that is the IIT. So is there any other research institutes in India or in any other country available who are doing the research in homeopathy?
Yes, sir. Nowadays, a lot of modern colleges, modern hospitals are coming up. General colleges, chemistry departments coming up in West Bengal, some others in South also. A lot of colleges are coming up with this for the research in homeopathy. Nowadays, CCRH is going to make a MOU with them. They are doing the research.
Okay, great. So I want to tell everyone who are not knowing about the CCRH and the Ayush. The Ayush is a ministry in the Indian government in which the Ayurveda, Yoga, Siddha, Unani, and Homeopathy, in which all the alternative medicines are coming there. And the CCRH is a Central Council of Research in Homeopathy who is doing the work in the research in the homeopathy in the entire world. This is the biggest setup. Only in India, there is only a ministry available who is working for the homeopathy. And in many countries, there are doing a few physicians are doing research by publishing the paper, by doing the practices there. So, by the means, sir, what is the role of a general physician or a practitioner in the research?
What is the role of? A big
Yes.
role is there. Oh, just a minute, sir. I'm just a big role is here that everyone actually what happened now, what I told you, the main problem is with the practitioner, main problem with the homeopathic doctors, those who have no knowledge of research, as because this research subjects was not taught basically in our education syllabus. It was not there. Nowadays it is on those who are doing PG post graduation, they are started doing study on research in details, and also PhD those who are doing, they are doing study on study details. So on general practitioner, if they are not having knowledge on the particular subjects, how they will be interested to do the research? They are only checking the patient. They are giving medicine, getting the result. So someone is some interest is there. They are publishing some articles over that. Some case series are being published, but not that formal research is going on. Not that researches on, by giving importance a research on that, by what samples collecting and particular disease focusing. Not that type of work is going on. It is due to lack of knowledge only.
Okay. So I think, as I know you, sir, you are collaborate with the institute that is going research in every kind. So research is the different method, and the practice is a different thing. So every
Yes, yes.
physician cannot do a research, and every researcher cannot do a practice of
Practice.
homeopathy. This is also a challenge in the world, that the practitioners are more, but researchers are less. Also, we need a good instrumentation to do a research. And you truly said that the lack of funding is the main cause by which we are not collecting a good. Even I know in the many departments there are many researchers, good researchers are there, but there is not a good machine is there.
Good
So
machines are not there. Yes.
without machine we cannot do the research.
Without setup, we can't do anything. A big setup,
Yes,
big infrastructure is needed.
yes. Sir, do you want any suggestion to a general physician or an organization like Homeopathy World Community or the other organization, what they can help into the, how they can help?
They can help to the research.
Yes,
Yeah, they have to be actually, what happened, if they are having interested on that, they should have a good connection with an institution. Without institution, it is not possible for a single setup. Only can be done by, if they are literally interested, they have to focus on particular disease where they are interested to do the research. And by a guide, we have to take a research guide who has a particular knowledge on this subject. He will guide you how to proceed on, how to collect the sample, how to go for particular test. Why I'm telling institution? And because lack of funding, one institution can help you out by going to select the sample. And at the time of research, if something wrong happens, that should be controlled by that modern facility you have to give to tackle the patient, tackle the conditions, that acute situations when will come up. So they are only homeopathic medicine may not be able to control the situation. On that cases, he needs a help. That is how we need an institution where you can do a better research.
great. So everyone who are watching this show, this is a health in show by Homeopathy World Community. As a disclaimer, we always said that this show is not kind of medicine. This show is not defaming any legal system. We are just talking about the homeopathy. If you have any question, you can call us at 561-518-9773, or you can get here at nishancommunication.com/live. You can watch our show there. If you want to join Homeopathy World Community, you can just go to our website www.homeopathyworld.com. You can get there. If you want to previous shows and our activities, you can watch our Instagram, Facebook page, or Twitter page, or YouTube channel at homeopathyworldcommunity.com. So, if you are a homeopath, just being there with Homeopathy World Community, homeopath, you can also Homeopathy World Community as a. So here today we are with Dr. Pranab Kumar Chakraborty sir, who is he is a principal of Shri Ganganagar Homeopathic Medical College and Research Institute, Shri Ganganagar, Rajasthan. So sir, we are continuing our show, and the next question is, what are the topics on the field of homeopathy who want the basic research? like the medicine have the research, or the pharmaceutical research, or the disease wise research, which is the more prone to research in the future?
Sir, near future, we need actually we have to what translation of research, translation research. Basic researches are there, and translation research are basically needs. What is theory we have got from the book, the theoretical knowledge to the bedside, from bench to bedside. One this word, these words are used. One sentence is used, bench to bedside. You have to take the theory into practical. What you got in the laboratory, that is not actual research, the factual, and factually you have to prove that what you have got from the laboratory, that is to be taken to the patient, and you have to prove that yes, it is working. Like that way we have to work. And some meta-analyses are there also, where you can have a research, how many works has been done on that. After that, your solution you can get from there. You can get a conclusion. That meta-analysis is also there. And basically, what other students nowadays, our PG and PhD is going on. Everybody has a tendency to take the topics over the particular disease. The role of homeopathic medicine on particular disease, practically an incurable disease, so-called incurable disease. Whatever modern science is telling, that's about autoimmune diseases. Autoimmune diseases has no answer in allopathy, but you will get answer in homeopathy. We need to give big attention on that. Some cancer, it's a very dangerous disease where there is people are, lot of cancer has already early diagnosis, early treatment can cure the patients in also modern system, very nicely working. But in homeopathy also in advanced cases, I have seen very uh, big advantages we are getting. They are very cured on that part and leading a very quality life. We can give a quality life to the patient of a cancer patient. Any lot of, not only cancer. I have seen a few cases. I have done research on my PhD is a renal calculus. I have seen lot of renal failure patients. Those who are under dialysis, even a big weekly, twice, thrice dialysis can be cured by the homeopathy. After taking now 1 year, patient is under my treatment, but he is not doing any dialysis, but under follow-up of nephrologist. That we have to take a help. Being a homeopath, we are not that expert on that science, but we have to take a help of the modern doctor at the cost of, no, we can't do the research at the cost of human life. So there some ethical problem will come up. So that is how we have to give importance on that, and with the help of that modern doctors, and we can go for uh, research. We can do the research on these burning topics where patients are suffering a lot.
Great. This is also very fascinating, sir. This homeopathy is having the research in the disease as well, because in this
Yeah.
era, the diseases are increasing day by day, and common diseases are also coming under the autoimmune diseases. So this is wonderful, sir. So what are the suggestion for a clinician? You also already told, but I want to ask for a general physician who does not know about this, who does not know about methods, but he is practice. He is having the number of patient who cured with the treatment. So what he will do, or what the practitioner is doing for the best, because he is not knowing about as and researches. Any suggestion for these physicians, sir?
Huh? That is how we can do. As because whatever now, their research, first of all, they should have an interest on the research. If they have some interest on the research, they will find out the way. You know, They will find out the way. They have to study on the particularly. Everybody is interested to be a scientist, but for
Yes.
that, what action do we put? That therefrom they are very much not afraid of putting the step into. They have to study the subject. This first of all, this is essentially needed. Otherwise, you cannot do a research. Actually, research everybody we are doing research every day, but that research is not a generalized research with what can be uh, the research. One another part of the research is that research a society should be benefited, people should be benefited, other homeopaths should be benefited, homeopathic science should be benefited. They are in that ground what we are doing. And if we do in a broad way, there you have to take very systematically. In practice, what you are doing, nobody is noticing. Early you are listening. If you are having 100 patients, you are very happy. You have not having a time to give time to the patient to listen the patient, but still nobody will mind. But when you are doing the research, you can't do that much these things what we are doing into the practice. You have to be. It is a systemic study. Research means a systemic study. You have to follow a system. Other than that, you can't do. So whenever you are interested, is good, most welcome. I will give a sweet advice to you. You must be associated with a person who has a basic knowledge of the research, who is having a basic knowledge of the subject. You must discuss with them. You must be associated with them. It is good. One side is your income. Another side is you have to do something for the pathy. You have to do something for the people. What research is we are doing in our lab, in our clinic, what patients we are analyzing from that, where what decision will come up, what conclusion will be reaching. That conclusion will help lot of persons. Those will be, it should be published in a very good journal through which the lot of person would be exposed on your work. If you do the research, if it is kept in your almirah, it will not help. It will not help others. It will help you only. But it should be your own website. It should be published so that people, those who are going to those who are very doing study on net, they can do study of your research work, and therefore they will be influenced. And another thing, no research is complete. One scientist has done a research. That is not an end of the research, end of the work. Every research demands another work. Every research is not going to be finished until and unless you are putting some suggestion to the next generation or next scientist to the research on this ground. So that is how this is the way only by which we can general practitioner can come into the research.
Yes, from my side, I suggest all those physicians who are doing the practice very well. So I request from every platform that if you are seeing the number of patients, you are seeing the 50 patient, only one patient per, you just go and write it. Just collect all the reports, just collect all the data only for the one patient once in a year. That will be enough. For that, we have the clever edge from homeopathy world
Not only
community.
that, like another thing I can suggest you like organization, you can make a data bank, data bank,
Yes, yes,
data
yes.
bank if you put, and
That
that data
that
bank
I'm doing.
therefrom anyone can analyze these datas. And we
That
are practitioners, those who are attached with your organization, they can put this data on the data bank, and therefrom lot of data will come up, and after that that can be studied and a general research can be going on.
yes, that's what I'm saying, that homeopathy world community have the clever edge. Clever edge is the medical journal who is operated by Matildas, and she is doing a wonderful work in the homeopathic medical papers. So this is attached with the homeopathy world community. Uta is also with us. Clever H is there. You can put your data on homeopathy world community so that we will publish all over the world. But this will be an authentic and it will be peer review. So we are the world community. What we are doing, sir, we are spreading the homeopathy throughout the world from this community. This community was founded by Debbie Brack in 2005 or 6. Since 2008, I am here with the SWC. Debbie Brack is no more, but she is in our heart. So she did a lot of work for home in the in America and other countries. So I every homeopath to do a good research, even write single paper in your life will save the homeopathy in the whole in the entire life of your practice. You wrote only one paper that will change the world. I request everyone to write. Our master, Dr. Henneman, Dr. Clark, Dr. Kent, Dr. Ellen, Dr. Ellen, Dr. Many doctors are there. Those are writing the things. If they did not write the repertoire, they did not write symptoms, then we are nothing today. We are not. Uh, so for homeopathy, you just wrote once in a year. If you are not possible once in a year, once in a lifetime, if you are wrote any paper, this will save the homeopathy in entire world. So this is one, sir. That research
And
is
another one
high
point,
in.
sir, one point is there. I will suggest those who are researchers. Some points I can discuss now about the researches, in which field they can go. Some fundamental mechanistic researches are there. The most persistent criticism of homeopathy is the lack of biologically possible mechanism for how ultra diluted substances work. This is the big question in homeopathy. Future researchers is shifting towards that. That is how future researchers are now working on the nanotechnology and water structures and physics and hormesis, what technique I told you, that is it is where low doses of a toxin can trigger a beneficial effect in high dose. And just like arsenic, in the low dose it is poisonous, but when you go in the higher dose, it is beneficial. So like that, hormesis is there. So there we can go for the research. Another is innovative clinical trial design we can do. Clinical trial design, that is RCT, what I told you, the gold standard double blind randomized control we can do. Double blind means a blind technique you have to take. Like everybody, when we are prescribing, we are not giving prescription. If we are giving prescription, then no one is blind. Everyone is open. So when we are not giving prescription, that means patient is blind what he is taking. If double blind, when you'll do, your third person will be there, one prescriber, one patient, another is guide. The guide will be knowing that medicine, what medicine has been given, but those who are prescribing, he will also know, will not know, and another person to whom you are giving, they will also not know. So there is a double blind technique. These are in a double blind technique. These techniques are used to discover a particular medicine. A new medicine has those who have a tendency to, or those who are interested to discover a new medicine. When new medicine will come up, their double blind technique will help. Another is black box design is another research technique is there, where testing the entire homeopathic process, consultations, individualized remedy against a control rather than just a single pill. In that cases we can do n of one trials, use a single patient as both the treatment and control subject over different periods to account for individual variability of the particular patient, that we can check. Another is targeted clinical areas like antimicrobial resistance. And few days back, one Pakistan uh, uh, research, homeopathic research council, they have published one article. There I found Puja mother tincture is having a big antimicrobial capacity, antimicrobial. They have done a research. How they have done a research? They have taken some petri dish where bacterial culture is there, and they put Thuja mother tincture one part they have put Thuja is containing alcohol, so they have put alcohol also one media. Another media some antibiotics given, And after that is there, they analyze the bacterial growth with the Thuja mother tincture is very, very less. No bacterial growth happens. Even with the antibiotic solution, they got this antibiotic growth. So how fantastic research I have, I go through this journal, there it is written, one Pakistani, three, four Pakistani team, Pakistani doctor, homeopathic doctors, they did it, antimicrobial resistance. Autoimmune chronic disease, I told you, the palliative and end of life care. There are a lot of, this field is, you can do a lot of things we can do where there is no answer, where allopathic doctors are telling take the patient home and give the service to them. There is no expectation of life. There we can do. Nowadays, a new research field is going on, agro homeopathy, agriculture field, veterinary homeopathy. A lot of fields are there where there people still this research is going on. Now, AI driven repertorization, a big techniques you can do. We can do the research and we can make it. This is another kind of research. Drug standardization technique, how we can make a standard drug, the manufacturing process, and that's different pharmacies which are producing these medicines, how perfect it is. So standardization technique is also big field of research. And then nanoparticle tracking analysis. Nowadays, a lot of instrumentation has come up in this in our practice. So by this using this instrument, we can go for this. Like these are new topics are coming up. There we can go for artificial intelligence and remedy selection, a very big thing. Artificial intelligence, AI now, AI era has come up. So we can use AI to select a medicine. So they are very new field. They are, you have not to be homeopathic doctor. If those who are very AI engineer, they can do it. So lot of works are there, lot of fields are there we can work for. Now 25, 26, a landmark of healthcare study published healthcare in August 25 tested an AI-based remedy finder against live practitioner in 100 acute cases. AI-based medicine practitioner suggestions they will give. Multimodal case taking, AI-aided clinic. We can use natural language processing and how we can process the language. Suppose if one patient is stating some symptoms, we are making it a rubrics and we are going to search into the repertory. Therefrom, our interpretation may be wrong. And that is how what happens. When 10 practitioner is practicing, one patient, 10 physicians having 10 remedy, selecting 10 remedy. Why it is happening? The same patient statement, one doctor is selecting one medicine, 10 doctors selecting 10 medicines. Why there no similarities found? And because our interpretation to the symptoms are not same. When we'll discover like these type of things, where it would be, we can a uniform interpretation of symptoms you will get. That should be an AI based. Your case taking, you can miss one patient's word, very particular, very important word you have missed. So that will not, you will find in your repertorization. You may lose the similimum. You may lose by that particular point. So if it is AI based, then you have not to think of what patient is trying. It will be analyzing the same, and the practice very nicely select medicine will be selected. So like this type of fields are there which we can go for. Thank you, sir. Next.
Great. Yes. So in the chat, we have a question that Vitholka said that the clinical studies are that one that are the most respected. So we need to do lots of them to give weight to our work. What your thoughts? So I think we already discussed that the clinical practice, the mandatory, the homeopathy, but the researcher part is a different thing, and the clinical practice is a different thing. So, Menon, you asked a good question, but we already discussed in the show that the researcher is by choice. It is not mandatory for the physician. If the physician have a choice to do a research, if he or she is in mind that we need to do a research, can go ahead with the research. Every physician cannot do the research, and every researcher cannot do a good practice. So these are the different things. So you have to make your mind to do a research first. If you do not make your mind, you cannot do a research. I am right. So this is wonderfully said, Dr. Pranab Kumar Chakraborty, sir. So, sir, here one more thought, that what is the basic concept of homeopathic ultra dilution? Because you told about the one medicine, that the Oromat is in the 200C. So, it is the same medication, different kind of molecules in the like 6 or the 30 or the 200, or there is another study you want to share on this platform?
No, no, it is. I am telling about that some instruments has come up.
Okay.
Electronic medical records has come up. Some electronic microscopes comes up where their transmission electron microscope has come up. Nanotechnology is used by a transmission electron microscopy. They are telling any metal. In case of metal, it can be studied by this only, not only oram, might be argentum also. Any metal medicines, medicines from mineral source. What homeopathic medicine is prepared from the mineral source of mineral. They are all these things it can be done by the transmission electron microscopy. So now what happened? This technology is enriched with the science, with the physics, enriched with the other science. Integratedly they are working.
Yes.
That is how these new machines are coming up, new procedures comes up by which we are getting that. I want to say that it is why this person, few years back, you can remember in Australia, one journal has been published where homeopathy was a placebo. Journal
Yes.
they have published. Yeah,
Yes.
you people must heard this. But that what happened, there it is not stopped. After that, whole homeopathic world is started. Not only homeopathic world, lot of people now this system is enriched as because lot of people likes to get this treatment. They are they are getting treatment and they are well acquainted with the adverse effect of the modern medicine. So that is how these people are they are more interested to discover homeopathy. That is how a lot of other fields persons are coming up and actively participating in this study.
Yes. So we are at the ending of the show, sir. So if anyone want to do research under you, so how can they found you? What is your email? What
I'm
you
always,
want to share?
sir, I'm always accessible to you. You just advise me what to do and how I can help you out. With those who are connected with you, it means connected with me also. That's not a
I
problem.
I I I I I
I'll
I
guide 100%.
I can
If I
always
do,
suggest
if I
you.
do, it's my honor and privilege to do for science.
Yes, sir. I know. But if you want to share your email, any homeopath you want to what is your email? If please share at this platform so that everyone can contact you.
How I can give I can message, how
Yeah,
I go, what's
you,
huh?
you can talk by the spelling.
Uh, you can write down.
Yes.
I think Chakraborty spelling got the name Chakraborty spelling. Before that, CAM, C for cat,
Mm. Yes.
A, A for apple,
Mm.
and M for money,
Okay, good.
and
C A
DR
M
Chakraborty.
C H A K R A
CH,
B
CAM,
C A M
CAM,
mm,
DR,
mm,
CHAKRABORTY at Gmail.
@gmail.com. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. This is wonderful are doing here. And I hope every homeopath is listening to this show. I again repeating that homeopathy world community is the community by the homeopaths and for the homeopaths. You should join the homeopathy world community at homeopathyworldcommunity.com. You can search homeopathy world community at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and the YouTube also. If many things to do in show we are doing today, like we are doing the book clubs, we are doing the coffee chat at every month. So we are doing lot of activities at the homeopathy world community. So really thank you so much, Dr. Chakraborty sir, that you are here to guide us. I know you have many of the students in India and abroad who are doing the researches and the studies under you. So this is our privilege to be you at our show, Health In. We will surely invite you again, your specialty at the neurological diseases. This show again, I think if in the July or the August month in the Health In
Yes,
show.
yes, sure, sure.
So thank you
It's
so much.
honored to be here.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you
honored
so
to be
much.
here.
And the big thank you for the Emnan sir, who is the producer of nishancommunication.com, who is with us since the first show. So I always thank to Emnan sir. I always thank the Hannah and Menon, Dylan, and everyone and our board. Dr. Shilpi is there in the board. So everyone is there who is helping me to run out the homeopathy world community throughout the world, and we are spreading the homeopathy from this community. So thank you so much. We will on the second Monday, 9 o'clock at Eastern time. So thank you everyone. Thank you.
You are tuned to the Nissan Communications Network. If you tuned in too late, you can always watch each program in its entirety or download an MP3 audio file of it in the archives section at nissancommunications.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter, and like us on Facebook. Sponsored by StreamingGear.com and DeltaForce.net.